What I wanted to talk about is the Dolph Gotti situation. We just seen a trial, and we seen a brother beat a trial. And what I'm trying to figure out is I'm not understanding why so many people hate Yo Gotti. I'm trying to figure out why so many people love Dolph and hate Yo Gotti. I don't understand that part. Can anybody tell me why? Because to me, it looked like they only love Dolph because he's the one that's unalive. To me, it looked phony. Like he the one unalive. He the one lost the war. So that's the one they feel sorry for. But the way I see it, they was at war and one lost and one won. That's the way I see it. The way I see it is one lost and one won. They was beefing. Dolph was beefing. He was with it, and he lost. He was sloppy, gonna go get cookies. Got his noodles knocked out. Rest in peace to him. But I don't think it's unfortunate because I live in a gang city. And when you beefing, that's what happened. So what I look like saying that never should have happened to him when he was in a war. What do you mean it shouldn't have happened to him? He was beefing. What do you mean it shouldn't happen to him? I'm trying to figure out why they feel like nothing should have happened to Dolph if he was beefing. That don't make no sense to me. You say Dolphin was helping the community out, providing and helping people, but he was beefing. What that got to do with beefing? So in other words, if you helping the community out, you could beef with me and you can have people shoot at me, but because you helping the community, I can't have nobody shoot at you. I ain't understanding. I don't understand. Both of their face represent the city. Both of their face represent the city. So I'm wondering why civilians, I'm not understanding how you could be in the beef, you get underlived, and then everybody mad at the other person that could have got unalive too. I don't understand that. Gotti was in just as much danger. Big Juke gone. Big Juke gone. They took casualties. I couldn't really pick no side. I was like, how am I supposed to pick a side in a war? That just don't make no sense to me. I don't have no sympathy for young Dolph because then don't beef. Biggie told you what's beef. Beef is when I see you. Guaranteed to be in ICU. You beefing, that's what come with beef. So I'm supposed to be shocked that you beefing and warring. And I'm supposed to be shocked that something happened to you. I don't understand that. I just don't. I don't get it. I can see the crews picking sides, but I can't see the civilians picking those sides. Unless somebody could tell me something, because I don't see it. You know, they was beefing all out in LA in 2017. A physical altercation and subsequent shooting involved rapper Young Dolph and another man took place in Los Angeles, while Yo Gotti and his entourage were staying at the same hotel. Reports initially suggest Gotti was the person of interest due to the known rivalry between the two artists. However, Gotti was later cleared of suspicion, and another man, Corey McClendon, was arrested and charged with attempted unaliving. So it's just been going back and forth. And I'm just seeing everybody like Dolph, 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 Dolph. And I'm like, I don't understand that part. That shouldn't happen to Dolph when he was beefing. I understand that. It was 3 attempts, but he was with it though. I don't understand. I don't even understand why he was in Memphis. None of that makes sense to me. These brothers be tripping. Since he was blowing up, I understand you like him for the music, but I'm saying he was beefing. That's the part I don't get. He beefing. While professional rivalry was primary cause of the long-standing feud between Yo Gotti and Dolph, a woman was also allegedly involved. According to Young Dolph, he had relationship with the mother of Yo Gotti's child, which added fuel. So he's sleeping with dude's baby mama. So how is he an angel when he gonna go sleep with his enemy's baby mama? Somebody explain that to me. How is Dolph an angel when he goes sleep with that man baby mama? Purposely. That don't sound like no nice guy to me. Sound like he was with it. Somebody explain to me that part. He goes and sleeps with young Gotti's baby mama. Okay. Then he get popped. Okay. I'm missing something. He didn't do it because he liked the girl. He going to war. He trying to commit a war. He want to go on the record and say he slept with your baby mama. So he doing it out of total disrespect. So he get popped. So it's two of them out there tripping. And whatever happened, why should I be emotional for either side if they are beefing? I'm not going to be emotional for Gotti or Dolph. They beefing. It's going to be whatever it's going to be. Now, if I'm one of the crews, or if they from my area, if Dolph is from my area, my part of town, then yeah. And Gotti from this part of town, yeah. But I'm talking about the rest of these civilians around the country. Why are they choosing Dolph as the favorite, as the angel? It's still it's so you said civilian thinks that despite his wrongdoings, it's still not okay to unalive. Well, what if his wrongdoings is trying to unalive you? Because you said wrongdoings, what's wrongdoings? Unaliving Yo Gotti's boys? That's why I'm confused. Wrongdoings like what? Wrongdoing just don't end with sleep with his baby mama. They trying to do each other. If Dolph could have got him first, he would have. I know, but I'm saying, I know what you're saying, but I'm saying civilians, if they say despite his wrongdoings, they would have to be excluding attempted M's on his side. They wouldn't be able to say, well, he's doing wrongdoings, but he didn't shoot nobody. How do they know that? Because if Dolph and them shot somebody, I'm tripping. Like what wrongdoings? If him and his crew was shooting Gotti's crew, I don't get it. And then they shoot back and catch him first. How is he the angel? Because an angel wouldn't sleep with your baby mama. They would go squash the beef for the benefit of the city. But if me and you beefing and you go find my baby mama and sleep with him, that means it's up. You really with it. You with it. You with everything that come with it. How are you an angel? You're antagonizing the situation. You're gonna go put my child in it by sleeping with my child mama? Because it ain't just a woman when you sleep with my child mama. You didn't put my child in it. My child got to grow up and think the other rapper and slept with my mama. I know we live in a time where people ain't got no morals no more and they'll blow that off like that ain't no big deal. But that's not good. That's not good to go sleep with the other man's, the mother of his children and you beefing with him and his son or whatever. Got to know you did that to his dad, to his mama. You slept with his mama. How the child supposed to feel when the child grow up and know that Dolph did that? I know that story. I know that story. He wanted to sign him. He turned him down. Boom. Said he turned him down. He started to try to block Dolph behind the scene. Tupac's dead. Him and Biggie. So that ain't no good example what Tupac said. That's not a good example. That's not a good example. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know anything about the streets, if Yo Gotti tried to sign Dolph and Dolph said no, and Yo Gotti, they believe Yo Gotti was trying to block him, it's the cruise that started at that point. If you know anything about gangs, you know anything about crews, it's the crews, them, them. It's the crews that's going to get it up behind the scenes. And so all the crew members that have been shot and then jailed and underlied, they not being told that because when the cases come up, they don't admit they with this crew or they with that crew. But you can only imagine how many people in Memphis from the two sides have been involved in crimes, shootings, arrested, unalived, and all that. And so I can see what the city felt like Dolph was maybe some type of hero or something. I could kind of see that, but I don't see where two people beefing and one gets shot and unalive. I don't see I don't see why he the favorite in the beef. Yeah, I know. I know. Black youngster lost it. Yeah, a lot of people lost a lot of people. So I just never understood why they put one up on the pedestal and the other one not. But somebody told me because they felt like Yo Gotti blocked them. But you got to understand that if I'm Yo Gotti and I'm in town, I'm plugged with everybody, and then you don't ride with me, I ain't got to block you. Ain't nobody going to fuck with you anyway. None of my guys going to fuck with you. So that's not necessarily blocking you. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? If I'm already plugged and now you can't plug into nowhere I'm plugged into, I don't see why I'm going to open up the door for you to get in the game, though. I could see me open up the door for you to get in the gang if we some positive rappers, but if we some gangster rappers. I'm trying to figure out what people want from some gangster rappers. If Yo Gotti and them is like on some gangster stuff, you don't want to sign with me. Well, hey, F you. This is my city. So now if Dolph get on and start making some noise, he could have made some noise without sleeping with the man's baby mama ain't gonna make you sell more records. So even if the man blocks you, he might not want to do you nothing though. But if you're gonna go sleep with his son, his child's mother, did not Dolph escalate the situation? You know what I'm saying? He was playing the DJs not to play his music, trying to gatekeep, but he a gangster. Ain't he? That's what gangsters do. Gangsters don't deal with gatekeeping and all that. It's gangster. If it's fuck me, it's fuck you. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm saying with all of that, do you believe it would have turned this bad if Dolph didn't sleep with his baby mama? That's my point. How much do sleeping with Gotti's baby mama escalate the situation? That's what I'm saying. When you get to the unaliving, because you cannot prove that there would have been any unaliving if you take that part out. If Dolph don't sleep with his baby mama, it's a high possibility it never go that far. If you ask me. So all this, he the beloved of the community, you know what I'm saying? And then he go rap about it. So the blocking him does not necessarily lead to Dolph being shot. The sleeping with the baby mama and bragging about it. I mean, I don't see how that helps you get in the game because he blocked you. Because Dolph still got in the game. So couldn't he have gotten the game without doing that goofy shit? How he still get in the game? He slept with the baby mama and that's what put him in the game? You know what I'm saying? I'm confused. If you know somebody trying to block you, you're gonna taunt them, and then if you get popped, then what? If you know somebody trying to block you, you get in the game, you taunt them, then he pop you. Which one is the angel? If somebody trying to block you from getting in the game and you go sleep with his child's mother, because it ain't just taunting you. You went and put the baby involved in it. To me, it's scummy, scumbag. Okay? Because if I sleep with your baby mama, I'm not just dissing you, I'm disrespecting your child. Now I didn't put your child in it. You understand? See, when I got a woman and she got my son, when I go see the woman, I got to see my son. Now, if you didn't if you didn't been with the mama and you rap about it, my son connected to that. You ain't just rapping about a woman. Now, if she just a woman ain't got my baby, that's one thing. But for you to go smut out my child's mama, every time you say this song, you're not just you're not hurting me, you hurting my son. Because you rapping about my son's mama. Okay? So now when you start rapping about my child's mother, that's different than just rapping about some chick I was just with. This ain't no chick I was just with. This my child mama. You understand? This my child's mama. That's a problem. Nobody I want to talk about that part. That's a problem. Because you ain't got no respect for the child. You should have left the child out of it. Once you seen that woman had a baby by him, he should have never touched that woman when that woman had a baby by that man. I don't give a damn nothing about no music or nothing. He crossed the line with that. He crossed the line. I would have popped him. I would have popped him. Yeah, I would have popped off. Once he mixed my baby up in it, it's a wrap. You got to go. Because now it ain't just me and you no more. See, just a chick, I could just be like, you can have her. But my child's mama, that's fine if you mess with my woman. That's fine. That's not a big deal. You say, I F'd your B, that's not a big deal. But when you say you F my B, and that's my son or my daughter's mama, that diss hurt my child. You're supposed to be dissing trying to hurt me. But you slept with my child's mother. You understand? You slept with my child's mother. At that point, you ain't no man of honor. You're a bitch for that. Dolph was a bitch for that. That's bitch nigga shit. She just kept it between the gangsters. Don't put the kid in it. Don't put the child in it. You know what I'm saying? Don't put the child in it. I know doggone well if I sleep with this woman, she got your baby, I'll make records about it. I'm hurting that baby. The kids at school hear the record too. Dolph slept with your mama. Who y'all think that's cool for the kid to go to school and people tell the kid Dolph slept with your mama? Or you ain't think about that part. That's not cool. So don't tell me Dolph was no damn angel. That's some demon shit. You could have left the baby out of it. If all is fair in love and war, then Dolph just dead. Then fuck him. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at, G-Rock. Why is you all upset Dolph gone? If it's all fair love and war, he just gone. He lost. That's my point, G-Rock. He lost. So now if you said he lost, then all ain't fair in love and war. Which way is it? Is it all fair in love and war? It's not. Because you said it's not fair. Dolph gone. This ain't fair. Dolph gone. The fans are saying it's not fair. That's why I'm bringing it up. That's why I'm confused. I'm trying to figure out how it ain't fair. How Dolph didn't get what come with it. That's what come with it. That's what come with it, though. You slept with his baby mama. You think it's sweet. You on demon time. Okay, pop, and you gone. That's what come with it. I'm trying to figure out how you a good guy. That's why I said all is fair. He lost. Rest in peace to him. Don't get me wrong. But I can't feel sorry for you if you beefing and you lose. I live in Chicago where that's what they doing. And if you beefing and you gangbanging and somebody gets shot, that's what come with that. You're not getting no extra sauce on it. You're not getting no extra respect. Nothing. It's unfortunate. You lost. But I'm not going to put you above the winner. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still even. Y'all still the same. Two dudes beefing. That's it. And you lost. The other guy could have lost. Then what? You beefing. Dolph was beefing. And he got unalived. How is that sad? You know what I'm saying? That's what come with it. The way they doing it, you can't teach the kids nothing. You teaching the kids that you go do that, you get unalive, you're gonna be a hero. I'm teaching the kids, hey, you just throwing your life away for nonsense. Dolph just threw his life away for nothing. What you did all that rapping for, to get popped? Sleeping with my child's mother, right, is not a problem. To rap about it is a problem. Because we break up with women all the time, got babies, and she got the right to sleep with somebody else. She can't just not sleep with nobody else if we ain't together because she got my baby. It's her coochie. She can do what she want to do with it. But for you to go rap about it And you rap about sleeping with my baby mama trying to diss me, but you disrespecting my baby. You understand? You disrespecting my baby. Now you saying black on black is white on white too, Juan. It's all white on white, Hispanic on Hispanic, Asian on Asian. Everywhere you go, people killing their own. So don't put that on black people. So now if you go sleep with my child's mother and you make a record say you sleep with my child's mother, you just made a record saying you slept with my child's mother. And my child gotta hear that. My child gotta go to school and hear that a big rapper slept with my mama. How that ain't demonic? He could have had enough respect to be like, I'm not finna say this about Shorty mama. I don't like Dolph, but I ain't got nothing against the baby. No, you such a snake. You gonna go and put that baby mama out there and let everybody know you slept with that baby mama. And that baby is another rapper's baby. And now that baby gotta go to school and everybody know that somebody slept with his mama. Or her mama. I don't know if the baby's a boy or girl, but how's that? Come on, man. Dolph was bogus for that shit right there. If he did that, he should have kept it. He shouldn't have put it on no record. He could have told Gotti if he was petty like that, I slept with your baby mama. But he didn't have to put it on those songs and let the whole everybody know that that child, because that's somebody else's mama. It ain't just Gotti's baby mama. It's the baby's mama. It's Gotti's baby mama, but it's the baby's mama. Why would you tell everybody you slept with that baby's mama? Embarrass my son or my daughter like that you slept with their mama. What kind of low life shit is that? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. You playing a rough game and you lost. You crapped out. I'm saying if you're gonna do all that and it's another big rapper and you're gonna sleep with his child's mom and you're gonna go put it out there and embarrass him and the child, maybe you shouldn't be running around like a goofy trying to get no cookies and get smoked. Maybe you should have your security game up. Now you so much clowning around in a big old Hummer with a camouflage on it. Didn't have no camouflage clothes on, didn't have no bulletproof vest on, wasn't moving like a soldier. You could get shot, get some goddamn cookies. That ain't gangster, but whatever. That's why nobody like me on social media. You know what I'm saying? The Italians did it for years. There ain't nobody saying nothing about the Italians. Y'all watch Italian movies and love them, man. Cowboy movies. How many cowboy movies with white cowboys shooting cowboys? The whole movie. Nobody say nothing. Nobody say nothing with the cowboys. Nobody say nothing with the mafia. Nobody say nothing with the Chinese movie, with the Chinese killing each other. The whole movie. Nobody say nothing. You try to act like it's just black people. They got whole Chinese movies about them unaliving each other the whole movie. Nobody don't say nothing. Why these Chinese killing Chinese? Why these Italians killing Italians? Why these white cowboys killing white cowboys? Well, it's black. Why blacks? See what I'm saying? They always try to make us like we ain't doing what everybody else doing. That's phony, ain't it, man? Ain't it, Juan? That's phony. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do that. Ain't nobody saying nothing about them white Russians killing them white Ukrainians blowing their heads up. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? Because I see white men wiping white men out in Russia and Ukraine. They white. They both white. They both white Europeans. They blowing up women, children, everybody. Nobody say, oh, that whites, the white on white crime is the white on white war. This ain't no good. White on white war. They white. They shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as I pop a dude, they gonna say I shouldn't have shot him because he was black. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. Seems phony to me. I don't know. Everybody be unalive in their own. Because your own be the one getting on your nerves. Who you know? Your brother and sister or people at school? Your brother and your sister? Y'all at the house getting on each other's nerve. They be everybody do that. But they just point everything out. Black people try to make us always look like we the worst people in the world. And everybody else, they laugh it off like, oh, it's just a Chinese movie. Oh, it's just the cowboys. And them motherfuckers have whole world war. Hitler was killing white people, whole bunch of them. Poland, he was blowing up England, invaded Russia. And nobody say, no, those white people shouldn't have been killing those white people. Nobody said nothing. It's crazy. But the reason I'm bringing this up, because much respect to Dolph, but I just don't understand two dudes beefing and one dude lose, and I don't understand how the other dude is a bad guy. I don't that part I don't get. I don't look at Gotti as the bad guy. They was beefing. Dolph was a gangster. Cause Dolph from Chicago. But Dolph was on some gangster time. And he got slipping getting some cookies. He got his cookies crunched. That's all. Cause he was sloppy, trying to go to war, and Gotti wasn't playing. He ain't just name himself Gotti. You know what I'm saying? He got him. And he got him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't understand the favoritism. I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Dolph ain't helped no people by disrespecting that man's son. Talking about he slept with his baby mama. If you say so. I think that's all false. To me, I think that's bullshit. I think you just don't like him. But 92 Dolo, I think everything you saying is false. Myself. I think everything you saying is false. 100%. I think what you're saying is false. And you just got favoritism. That's what I think. I think everything you said is false. Because you saying that Dolph helped people and Gotti didn't. That's a lie. That's a straight up lie. Yeah, that's a lie. I'd put a bet on that and I'd take your money. You'd lose the bet. because you're making a blank statement that's not true. I bet you 10 grand and you will lose your money because what you're saying is not true. It's all the way false. For sure. All y'all that saying Gotti didn't help black people, you're lying. You're lying. You are lying. Yeah, you're lying. Your statement's not accurate. Your statement is inaccurate. It's inaccurate. And I would take your money, put up 10 racks. You'd have to give me my money. You would have to give me my money. $92. You'd have to give me my money. I'd bet you 10,000 he helped some black people. Give me my bread. Give me my bread. Give me my bread. This looked like a black person he helped. So it looked like. That's what it looked like to me. That's what it looked. It looked like a black person he helped. While you making blank statements, I mean, you got to be specific. You can't just be blurting stuff out. Exhibit A, you're lying. You just don't like the brother. Because all of a sudden you can't see nobody he helped. So that means you just don't like him. That's what that means. That means you just don't like him. That you don't see nobody he helped. You don't see no millionaires he made. You don't see them. That's what that means. Because that looked like a black person to me. I don't know. You say you don't have no black people. That looked like a black person. That's not a black person. That's not a black person. That looked like a black person. To me, I don't know. That looked like a black person. I think that looked like a black person. $92. Or is this a white guy? Unbelievable. I thought he was making millionaires. That's what I thought. But what do I know? I'm 67. I don't know nothing. You young. You got your ear to the street. What do I know? I'm just an old guy. I know more than y'all. Y'all younger than me. But make it make some sense. Just saying anything. I could have sworn he just made this young lady rich. I could have sworn Glorilla just got a big bag from Yo Gotti. I could have sworn. I could have swore. Man, I could have swore. I could have swore, man. My bad. My bad. My bad. But I could have swore. I could have swore young guy to be helping black people. My bad. I'm just old. Don't pay me no man. I don't know what's going on. I'm just old and out the mix. So don't pay me no man. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? I maybe my bad. My bad. But I could have swore Yo Gotti making black millionaires. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But I'm old, so don't listen to me. I could have swore though he just signed Zillionaire. Didn't he just sign Zillionaire? I thought for sure Young Gotti just signed Zillionaire. Maybe I don't know what's going on. I'm outdated. Maybe I ain't up on what's going on out here in the world. But I could have sworn he just signed Zillionaire. I don't know what I'm talking about. Huh? That's a mighty big chain. I could have swore he just signed Zillionaire. I could have swore Yo Gotti just signed a young black man to a big record deal and gave him a whole lot of money. I could have swore. I could have swore. I could have swore that Yo Gotti be helping the black community and signing black artists, making them rich. I didn't know he don't help black people. That's new. I never knew that. Y'all know something I don't know. Cause I just seen Zillionaire get a big old bag. Y'all stop with the false narrative. Yo Gotti done did a lot in the black community. Him and Dolph, it was things going on. I ain't gonna speak on, but everybody in Memphis know I'm talking about. It wasn't that he just didn't sign Dolph. It's more to that story, but it ain't for me to say. It's more to that story, but it ain't for me to say. But the streets know what really the real reason he didn't sign Dolph. Ain't like he just didn't sign Dolph. It's more to it than that. My lips is sealed because that ain't been revealed to the streets. So I ain't gonna say nothing. If the streets don't know, I don't know. If the streets would have knew somewhere, I would tell you. But no, he didn't just blindly hate on Dolph. It's more to that. Ain't no way he gonna pass on that situation with Dolph. And there's more to the reason Dolph didn't sign with him. There's more to that. It's a reason Dolph didn't sign to him. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You understand what I'm saying? There's more to it than that. All right? The same reason Dolph didn't sign with him is the same reason they was beefing. So you can blame Dolph for the beef because he could have squashed the problem and signed with him. You understand? He could have squashed the problem, but he chose to stay with the problem and not sign with him. As far as Dolph blowing up, it was good he blew up, but Dolph was a good businessman. He had investments. He was smart. But a lot of stuff you hear for the young people watch me, a lot of stuff you're going to hear is bullshit. In the black community, they love to raise up the dead. Whoever dies the greatest. That's the black community. That's how they get out. Look at Nipsey. Nipsey wasn't shit till he died. When Nipsey died, he's the greatest rapper ever in the whole world. But when he was alive, wasn't nobody checking for no damn Nipsey Hussle. Nip was struggling forever. Back when he first came out, everybody say he looked like Snoop. Sam was the one getting the money, figuring out the moves, not Nip. Sam was the one got the store and all that. I ain't gonna say Nip wouldn't have broke through. I'm just saying people was phony with the Nipsey shit. That shit was phony as hell. Now all of a sudden Nip was the greatest person in the whole world. Biggie said it. You're nobody till somebody kills you. They made that song about Tupac because they did Pac the same way. Pac was famous and all that, but not the way they did him after he got on the line. After he got on the line, he was the greatest motherfucker ever lived. Before that, he was all right. He was a celebrity, but he wasn't as big as they made him after he got on the line. Same thing with Pop Smoke. They do that all the time. The weird white dude that did a lot of drugs that passed away. Then the one that got shot down there in Miami. Every time they do it, they take them. Now they the biggest in the whole world. Once they not here. When they're here, they might go up today and down tomorrow. Yeah, they was saying all kind of crazy stuff. Extension dude. Same thing. Oh man, he the greatest ever now. You know, it's just crazy. Although I like Dolph, I thought Dolph was raw though. I thought Dolph had a lot of potential. But I thought Dolph was a bad example for young black men. He was a bad example. You know what I'm saying? When you get some money, don't you stay your ass in the hood listening to Dolph. Get the fuck out the hood. All that you gonna get money, you gonna be Nip the same thing. What the fuck was Nip doing out there? What the hell was Nip doing sitting on the car out there? Listen, young black man, when you get some money, get ghosts. When they want to see you, they got to see your video or come to your concert. Get some professional people to come build something in the community, but don't you be down there. Get somebody to come build some houses or some apartments or something. A professional, something professional. But don't you go when you make it and you big, don't you go back around the trenches. No, you can't go back around the trenches. I don't care what nobody tell you. You cannot go back down around the struggling people when you make it. Because for one, you ain't doing it for no good reason. You showing out. You want to be the big man in the poverty area. Everybody know it. All that you coming back, you a bullshit. You down there showing out. Everybody know. Don't nobody want you coming down there taking the little girls they got. You know, don't nobody, I'm down in the hood and I got my little queen and stuff, and you done made you a big rapper, and then you constantly in the hood, my girlfriend like you and all that, bro. You're not helping me none. You making all the women look up to you And we stuck down here. How the fuck we supposed to like you when you coming down here stunned, shining, taking shit from the hood? Why don't you go up there and fuck with them bitches up there on the high level where you at? Why you coming down here, motherfucker, making our bitches Google out your bitch ass? But I'm just saying, I'm too real. I can't say that. I don't think so. I don't think you can really be real, but that's what's really going on. Don't come back down in the hood. Leave these hood people for us. Leave us something. Don't come down here shining down here, making it hard for us, making us look bad. You coming back down here in a Hummer and I'm on the bus or I might got a little Chevy or something. Bro, that's not helping me. You're not helping me. You making me look unaccomplished, really. Everybody can't have that shit. You know, you see these people on here, they go get these fancy cars, they get money, and they try to make you think everybody can have that shit. And anybody know, goddamn well, it's only so much for so many people. It's not that for everybody. That's bullshit. All of us cannot be rich. It's not going to never happen. Because you can't get rich unless you got poor and struggling people. That's who you get rich off of. So if everybody's like that, who you going to make money from? Let's just keep this shit real. So stop looking down on people because they don't got a lot. That's not a judge of a person because he can't get into the system and finagle a lot of money. There's no way to judge nobody off of that. How many people we see get in the hood and finagle and get a lot of money, then get right back fucking broke or get unalive? They got to get rid of that type of mentality that you ain't nothing if you ain't got a fancy car, if you ain't got a bunch of jewelry on, if you ain't got a big house, you a failure. That's bullshit. Then you turn around and you say you love God. So God make failures? Everything God make is success. Every day you wake up, you a success. If you don't wake up, you can't even be rich. So what's more important, being rich or waking your dumb ass up? So you want to be dead in a mansion? Huh? You want to be dead in a mansion? You understand? You want to come down with the people struggling at, glowing and shining and shit? That ain't cool. You know when like you hustling and getting money, right? So let's say I'm hustling and getting money. I'm selling dope or whatever. I got a nice watch. I got a nice car, right? Like I got a Benz. My boy got a Benz. This one got a brand new Cadillac truck. We looking good. The man that we cop from, he got to go get a Bentley. He got to get 2 watches. So even when you get money, it's always somebody trying to make you still look little. These are facts. It's still somebody. You all get money, but it's still somebody want to make it look like your little money ain't shit. Always. And then when he tied up in the closet with a sock in his mouth, he said we bogus. You said we bogus when we take your shit. I don't know. Something I never did. I never robbed nobody. I never lived that kind of life because I never wanted no whole bunch of shit. I always wanted to be healthy. I always thought that health was wealth. I always just wanted to be healthy, don't want to have cancer, want to be able to walk, want to be alive, not be in the hospital. That was always my number one thing I liked. Because I figured if you unhealthy, what good is money? Don't nobody want no money and be in a wheelchair, be bed stricken, and you rich. I didn't say I didn't have to rob nobody. I just never didn't do that type of stuff. So I didn't say I didn't have to. I just was that wasn't my forte. My forte was always gonna make it on my own. And I never cared what nobody else got. What you got don't mean nothing to me. So I never like stunting on people. I like to get nice stuff because I like it. I'll buy jewelry and wear it, but I only buy jewelry to wear it if I like it. I only buy jewelry I like. I don't buy no jewelry like wait till they see this. No, I be liking it. I be wanting to see me in it. You know what I'm saying? I be anything I buy, I like seeing me in it. I'm not buying it for nobody else to see me in it. Matter of fact, I'm uncomfortable if people speak on it because that ain't what I bought it for. I bought it because I like it. That's it. I wear it because I like it. I want to wear it. That's it. I'm not wearing it for somebody to say, "Ooh, look what you got!" Like, "Oh man, you're the greatest ever." I'm not really into that. I'm uncomfortable in that type of situation. I'm not comfortable with everybody all up in here paying attention to what the hell I got and what I'm doing. But some people they like that. I don't like women to like my things either because I can't trust a bitch. I can't trust a bitch that like the shit I got. I need somebody to like me if I was poor. That just like me. I don't need nobody like me based on what I got, no house and all that. That's why so many of these men is in divorce court losing everything they got because she never liked you. Yes, she took the house because that's what she liked. Yes, she taking your money because that's what she liked. She never liked you. She liked your money. And the first chance she could have your money and shit without you, she gonna do that. But I just wanted to bring this up because I just thought it was unbalanced and unfair to make Dolph the great guy and Gotti the bad guy if they beefing. If they beefing, it ain't, whoever win, whoever lose. I don't think it's fair for Gotti to survive because he could have got taken out too. Dolph had hitters out there. Anybody in Memphis know what's up. They know Big Pharaoh know. Shout out to all my people in Memphis. So like they both had hitters out there. And they both lost a lot. Guy lost his brother and a bunch of other people. Mama restaurant got shot up. All type of stuff happened. So I always thought people was unfair to Gotti. I just always thought, why are they so unfair to Gotti in a beef? You know what I'm saying? Now if they ain't beefing and Gotti just go do something to him, yeah. But if you sleep with his baby mama and you rapping about him and you dissing and you going back and forth and then you get popped, I mean that's what come with that. Should have had your security up. Should have been riding around that big old car in front of poor people anyway to get some cookies and all that. All that stuff is disrespect to me. You could have sent some regular people to get your cookies nice and humble if you just want the cookies. Now you want everybody to see this big Dolph. Pull up in the camouflage, Tesla truck and all this old stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of stay low and make your money and stay out the way and make good music and do tours and please the fans. Instead of riding around there in Memphis showing off in front of a bunch of poor people. They go out and give out some turkeys and shit. I think they be doing something. Give out some turkeys on Thanksgiving. It really be an insult. You know what I'm saying? Show your ass up at the holidays giving out turkeys. Poor people, yeah, they gonna grab it because they gonna take anything free. But deep down in their heart, they don't like that. They just got to get it because they poor. But I like Dolph music and stuff. I like what he was on. I liked his music. I just don't know why he didn't get the hell out the way. You know, I don't like when these rappers come to the black community with all this jewelry and all these fancy cars. I think it's disrespect. You know people starving. You know this. So why is you coming down there stunned like that? It's not a good look. Send this shit down there and stop going down there. Send some regular people there with flyers and stuff, say Young Dolph giveaway and give it away. And don't you go. Stay out the way. That's what these rappers gonna have to learn. We don't want to see you. We want to see the money. Send the money. That's enough. If you they rather you send the money than you come with nothing but a goddamn turkey. Send some money to the hood, they'll appreciate it. But stay your ass out the hood when you become successful. Stay out the hood. That's to all you young brothers want to get in the game. You get some money, stay your ass out of the poor areas. It's not cool and it's extremely dangerous. Stay out the hood. All that, I still be in the hood, that ain't gonna get it. That ain't it. I know sometimes brothers feel like, prefer I'm giving back, but you could send somebody to give it back. As long as they get it, why you got to be the one go give it to them? As long as they get it, that's all that matters. That hands-on stuff. Like if I can make money, and I make money, and I'm buying Christmas toys and Christmas stuff, and I'm doing a little stuff for the community. In order for me to keep doing that, I got to stay alive. If I'm the goose with the golden egg, so the most important thing is for me to stay alive if I'm going to do something for the people. Not to go down there and get myself hurt, get myself unalive. What can I do for the people if I put myself in danger? Concentrate on what more you can get for the people and have something set up where they can get it without you going and putting your face out there. It was cool, it seemed cool, but we've seen that's not it. Nobody can know where you at. Nobody can know what hotel you in. You can't be dropping your location. That's just not it. It's dangerous in the world now. You have to move incognito. You can't play the game you want to the way you want to play it. You got to play the game the way the game got to be played. You got to stay out the way. if you want to make it. If listen, say your son in a bad community, but your son get good grades. So then you send your son away to college, your son doing real good at college, and your son come back home for the holidays. Do not let your son go outside in that hood. They're going to kill him. They're going to hurt him. Tell him, son, you can't go back out there. Out of all the people get hurt, it's going to be your son. I never tell my location. I never tell my location. I never show nothing but my background. I never tell my location. Never. And anytime I go somewhere, I only show it after I left. You understand? So anytime you're doing good, you have to stay out the way. That's just how it go. If you're doing well, stay out the way. Never flash your wealth and all that. The stuff I got on is cheap silver. I don't have on any gold, any riches, nothing like that. It's just silver. This is nothing. Okay? This is silver. And I don't even wear this when I go outside. I don't wear my earring outside or none of that. You understand? If you're trying to be successful, you're trying to be successful. You're not trying to look successful to everybody that it doesn't matter to. You're not trying to get a lot of unnecessary attention. It's 2025. It's not 1976. It's not 1995. It's 2025. And so if you want to do something for the community, do it. But don't be stunting in the community. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Concentrate on what you're doing and stay out the way. If you want to come in the community, you want to have some type of restaurant, you want to have some kind of place sell cookies or whatever, you better have your security game through the roof. You can never build a mentality and then start attaching that mentality to the community. The community is still what it is, no matter how great you're doing. I see brothers and sisters all the time. They open up businesses. They come one day, the business broke into, tore up, and they be hurt because they come to the black community and they try to open up a business. But where they make their mistake at, they didn't have their security to match what they're trying to do. That's why your windows got busted out and all of that. Because that place should have been able to be locked down all the way tight if you want to come in the black community and do business. And you need to have your security gang because they will come in there and rob you while you're in there working. Because you coming back with it's wolves out there. I don't know what people be thinking. I got plans to open up a burger place. But it's just going to be walk up and drive through. You ain't going to be able to come in. You ain't going to be able to come in. It's going to be 24 hours. People working 3 shifts. But you can't come in. Drive up, drive through and walk up. it. Bulletproof glass, spin it to you. Here. Ain't got time to be getting robbed. You know how many stores I go to right after they got robbed? Over in Hyde Park, I remember I went in the store, they said, somebody just robbed me. The pizza place in Hyde Park, too, I went in there one time, they had just got robbed. The Medici. I've been in a lot of places right after they had a robbery. People out here starving. And you get out and you forget it's not sweet out here. You can go into business and stuff, but you just got to be realistic. You got to protect yourself against crimes. That's why they're going to bring in the mark of the beast, because ain't nobody going to have no cash. That's going to cut robberies. I can't believe it's not meat in Hyde Park. Hey, she don't take no cash. That's why she don't get robbed. No cash. People got it on the door, on the thing. No cash. That's not because they want to go cash. That's to stop robberies. It's just how it is. It's just like that. You know, sometimes I take the train. The train coming this way, and it's the first car. So when I'm taking the train, I walk all the way down to the end. So when it stops, I get on the first car. And then I go sit next to the person driving the train. It's like the person driving the train right here, and they inside middle, and I'm like the first seat or the seat across from the engineer of the train. Because ain't nobody gonna come on there acting a fool, robbing, fighting, stabbing, shooting, because that first car got the engineer with the phone to call the police. All the danger gonna happen in the back part of the train. So I always sit in the first car of the train. But then it wouldn't matter because I'd be dangerous when I be on the train anyway. So ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You just gonna get hurt anyway. But that's a whole other story. If I just do that just so it won't be no confusion. But when I go outside, I be with the bullshit. I mean, I know where I'm at. I'll be with it. 100%. Because I know where I'm at. And it's all about survival. You want to come back home alive. So you got to go out there like you want to come back alive. You got to live in the time period. And I'm telling you right now, with these tariffs, it's going to be an ugly winter. Because anybody don't know, crime go up in the winter. People can't afford to get evicted. It's too cold. People thinking about Christmas and how they going to survive. The heating bill going to go up. And it's like, it's going to be bad. And Trump got all these troops and stuff out there. But these tariffs, I had a friend go to the store. They said this food usually costs me $57. They pay $80 for what they usually pay $57 for. You know what I'm saying? For y'all watching me, it's serious. Like, better get your beans and rice and put them up. While Trump doing all this stuff to distract you from Epstein file, to distract you from the tariffs and how the price of living finna get crazy, to distract you from his ankles is this big and his hands are swelling up and he probably gonna pass away any day. Trump gonna lay down and not get back up. That's a fact. Trump gonna lay down and not get back up. He's gonna get up, he gonna be gone. His health, man, his ankles were so big they was hanging over his. He's in really bad shape. He's always been in bad shape, but it's caught up with him. He won't be around long. If it wasn't for all that money, he'd be gone already. They doing everything in their power to keep him alive. He's not doing well. But one thing I'm gonna tell you: do not, if he passed away, do not cheer his death and do not wish death on him. Okay? Don't do that because you don't want to put that kind of energy on you. See, when you got that type of energy, it never leave you. It stays on you. So if you wish his death or be happy because he passed away, that energy is going to stay on you. For real. And you're going to have that bad energy drawn to you. You don't have to be sad if he passed away if you don't like him. But never cheer that. Don't get on the internet, cheer that. Don't go nowhere live or tell nobody that. That's a dark energy that'll come back on you. For people watching me, I got to give y'all a game because I've seen people talking about he the most anticipated death in American history. See, I'm not going that route. I don't want that energy on me. That energy don't. You're going to see people doing it. When he passed away, you're going to see people celebrating all that. Do not do that. That's going to be bad energy. That's on you. Don't do it. You're not going to see me, if he passed away, you're not going to see me come over here gloating. You know what I'm saying? Because that's bad energy. I will never put that bad energy on you. All right? So I hope y'all learned something from that. Stay positive. That was a G talk.